claim it. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Hey, put the president on the let's get.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so here is Toronto. Booker with it. Pass to Mutombo. Gay outside. Davis a screen. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Shooting 1.
Now Booker. Screen by Gay.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. Davis a screen. Here's Booker. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Ewing, and there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Knocks it loose. From downtown, and Davis good for 3.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Pass to Ewing. And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Booker. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. There's a screen.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Davis. Pass to Mutombo. Out to Anthony. The 3 is up. They get it back. From deep, Gay. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Martin. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The deep 3. Anthony grabs the board. It's stolen. Pass to Ewing. Stolen by Davis. Out to Anthony. 4-3. Sinks the tray.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Here's Ewing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. Outside for Booker. Fades away. He's off on that one. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter here. And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Wilkins. Smith outside. Pass to Brewer. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Screen by Embiid. Fires for 3. Smith, that one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Smith got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto out in front. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Back to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Brewer. 3-pointer. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Brewer. Launches it. And Reed pulls it down.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And the basket by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Embiid with it. And it's Reed picking him up. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitutes foul.
Knocked loose. it's Gay with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He's perfect from the line this time.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Davis. Out left to the wing. From deep, Gay. Oh, Booker with a block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer. And Toronto leads by 4.
Well, the definition of the, quote, sharpshooter, Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side Davis. It's tipped. Outside for Booker. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Here's Booker. Shot to stop the run. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points yet. Here's Ewing. Mutombo with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, you can't give Carmelo Anthony a lane to attack like that.
Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Mutombo. Out to Anthony. From deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Martin. To the paint. Here's Ewing. 6 to shoot. Martin outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Martin's got 5 now.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Outside Booker. Gay outside. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the wing, right side. They set the pick. To the middle. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the visitors call time here. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
Home team ball.
Here's Noah. Yet to see a basket. The three, Smith connects from downtown. And Toronto leads by 5.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Wilkins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
At the line for your home team.
Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the lead, Wilkins. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. From deep, Gay hits the trifecta. Gay's got 5 now. Take it away. Puts up a 3. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Well, never one to force up a 3. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Booker looking around for the lead. Sinks it from distance. He's got 14. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wilkins. Will it go? Rebounded by Butler. Beyond the arc. Noah grabs the board. Here's Wilkins.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his second trip to the line of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Now here's Butler. And he dumps it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow! And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Los Angeles Lakers.
46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Wilkins. Poke loose. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Here's Ewing. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Inside. And Brewer pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And that one drops for him.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Ewing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Pass to Wilkins. Screen by Embiid. Here's Wilkins. Embiid misses. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Chalk up 2 there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Pass to Wilkins. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Smith outside. Pass to Noah. Back to Smith. There's the triple. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
To the wing on the left. Here's Ewing. It's Martin on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Embiid. To tie it up. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. 4 on the clock. Down low. Noah. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man, this is what you love about Joakim Noah. He raises his level of play as the game stakes rise.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And there's the screen. Pass to Brewer. To take the lead. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Smith with it. This one for 3. Right wing. Here's Brewer. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Rudy Gay. That is first personal foul. 13 seconds. At the line for the Olympics, Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Booker's got the ball here for Toronto. Screen by Gay. Fades. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! Here's Duncan with the drive. Count it!
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. They get it back. The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
saying, God, that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man too tough on the neck, catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. So you know I'm about my butter. I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, pre them. Put me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If Rose see Joe's, man's drilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them, you. No, man, cut you, bust that. Sing, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Sing, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. Had to do it to him, yeah, had to do it to him. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different. I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer. Everywhere across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big. Had to do the enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice. Had to make a point. I be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal. Baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth. Had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2. Had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool. Had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose. Had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
It's over, game over. Now I'm celebrating another win. I keep them hating. When I'm on, better let it be. I got that champion pedigree. I came from the town, speeding on the bridge with the top down. In the 63 with the mode on sport. Is that you too short?
Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Let the counselor speak. I had to do it, they knew it. If it's a crowd, I'ma move it. Wake them up, yeah, I do it right now. We don't take no losses, no L's, just W's like hotels. Bounce back like a trampoline if all else fails. Already expected, they know it every time I step in the house. I stay deep.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Here's Duncan. Outside for Martin. No good off the front iron. So it's Las Vegas now. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. So it's Las Vegas now. Pass to E. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. E's got the first basket of the game for Las Vegas.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down. A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
No good from Simmons.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Irving with a clean look. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Outside for Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You bring a level of awareness and quickness. Gilgeous-Alexander has both, and it pays dividends there.
And staying with the play, Irving. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Irving looking for an opening. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Patrick Ewing. Las Vegas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Ewing with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And Ewing slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Ewing outside. Outside for Simmons. Now E. Just 5 on the clock. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Las Vegas again missing. Here's Ewing. Pass to Duncan. Back to Ewing. And that one hits back iron. And Ewing has got the ball here for Las Vegas. And here is Ilgauskas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the inside. Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Ewing, good.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And that does it for the first quarter. Las Vegas ahead, leading by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Las Vegas leading by 7. Thompson up top. McHale for 3. It's rebounded by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trains it from beyond the arc. McHale's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Don't you love how Lopez sees the floor? This guy is a willing distributor to his teammates.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Embiid wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Las Vegas leading by 12. Gay outside. Lopez a screen. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 13-3 run. Thompson looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Takes a 3. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Las Vegas now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson from long range. Trains the three-pointer. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Las Vegas. Nobody near Gay. Drills the three-pointer.
And Gay is quick at getting his shot off. Can't give this guy any separation, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Embiid. Now, here is Reed. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Mutombo. There's Lopez with the 3. Lopez a screen. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. The 3, good for Embiid.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
McHale for 3. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Las Vegas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. 7-point differential. On the wing, Irving. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, here is Irving.
You can never discount the range and the wingspan that Melo brings. He can bother a lot of shots.
Down low, Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team.
Outside Irving. Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside Ewing. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6.
And Ewing, also a dependable defender. Terrific at taking away space from shooters and just trying to make them uncomfortable.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Ewing outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Ewing. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas. Using that reach to just hammer it down. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
You got to be kidding.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Over to the left wing. Ilgauskas, good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Ewing. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Las Vegas lead.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside for Martin. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
To the left wing. Stolen by Ewing. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Outside Irving. Here's E. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He's got 6.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Gay outside. And stolen by Butler. It'll count. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Las Vegas leads by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Booker to take the lead. Good on the triple.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And McHale wide open, and he fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The offensive rebound. Now here's MB. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. MB powers it down.
Just knows where to go. MB positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Here's Gay outside. And he recovers it. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. McHale on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. McHale's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks, puts the pedal to the metal there.
McHale inside. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gay. Inside. And slam dunk by McHale.
And I just love seeing Gay share the ball. A solid distributor, given his size and ability to see over defenders.
To the middle. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And gotta respect the attitude there of Gay. If it's an important point in the game, he demands the ball.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:54 left in the game. To the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Doesn't matter what point in the game. Stress, pressure, Brook Lopez makes it anyway. Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside Butler. In the corner, Irving with it. 3-pointers off the mark. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Anthony misses off the left iron. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Anthony. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Anthony can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
The screen from you. Inside. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And Martin doesn't mind having a little spotlight shined on him because this guy wants to be the man.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Irving for three. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. And here is Ilgauskas. Las Vegas calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
It's Las Vegas now, trailing by 4. And that's a foul on Gian Liam. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
There's Embiid offline. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it all times 10. I'm for pockets filled. That bitch got bad lip filler. Scuffs all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make her feel in it.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Lopez outside. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Tim Duncan.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Duncan. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Duncan. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Back to Duncan. Lets it fly from 18. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Outside Irving. Pass to E. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outguard. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Pass to E. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Lopez. Irving for three. Buries it from three-point range. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Ewing for three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Lopez. This one for three. It's hauled in by Duncan.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anthony's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here is Irving. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's E. It's good from long range. E's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Anthony. Here's E. No good on the triple. Three-pointer. Martin. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
8 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside. Deep 2 from Lopez. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Los Angeles Lakers, they lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Reed. Booker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Reed. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
Irving surveying the floor. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Offline with his 3. And here's the break. Booker with a deep 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Lopez. Connects from three-point range. Lopez has got 5 now. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Now here's Gay. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Gay. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Butler. Booker in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Booker's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Up top, Ewing. Here's Gay outside. Good D by Booker.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
3-pointer, Butler drills it from outside. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
McHale outside. Pass to Yao. Pocket 6. Back to McHale. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Ewing slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blown.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
Both shots good from the stripe.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Ewing. Here's Yao. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
That's tipped. Butler with the steal.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first half is now in the books. The Los Angeles Lakers up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've got a chance to check up on Brook Lopez's status. David?
We said that it is a broken kneecap, and as you can expect, he is not in good shape. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room right now. They have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Gay. Still without a basket. That one, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
On the basket by Ewing.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Kicks it out to Gay. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that knock.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now, here's Yao. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Yao's got his second basket of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Back to Ewing. Hands it from downtown. Ewing's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Duncan with the bucket.
Yeah, Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Gay can't hit.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Ewing can't hit. Puts up a deep three. Another miss by Ewing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Gay. Back to McGrady for three. They get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Booker pulls it in. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break, I think.
Remember, I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. None of Rolls Royces come with umbrellas. For the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you. Facts. Rude.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside.
Here we go.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ewing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
James can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Here's Pippen. Here's Fall. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Takes the three. The rebound by Duncan.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Let's go with a three. And LeBron James hits from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
George outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's James. No good with a layup. That's tipped. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
The three, Anthony. Chicago with a rebound. Now George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Martin. Off target with the three. And so here is Chicago. George with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Pippen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Fall. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's George. Anthony grabs the board. Oh, George with a steal. 3 on 3. Pass to Bowl. Here's Pippen. There's a screen by Bowl. 18 feet out. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bowl. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Martin, right side. Pass to Ewing. Will it go? Chicago with a rebound. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Drexler. Pass to Rizachet. Right side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Butler. Now here's Embiid. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Chicago leading by 9. Wembanyama down low. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches. Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Kirilenko. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Rizachet. 5 to shoot. Left side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Here's Embiid with the drive.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Chicago. 6-point lead. And it's in there. Kirilenko's got his first points in this one.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risaché's future in this league.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid elevates.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And here's Butler outside. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Duncan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Nice move. To the left wing. Here's Reed. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Duncan. Down low. Here's Drexler. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. On the take, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Risaché. Outside for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Duncan. Here's Risaché. To the paint. With 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Drexler to the inside, over to the left wing. In transition, here they come. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Drexler. The rebound by Duncan. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Drexler. Outside for Wembanyama. Good on the shot. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony in the post. Here's Martin. He drops it from range.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Wembanyama. He has 7. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Drexler. And Wembanyama gets it to go. 9 points in the game.
Oh, and the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Kirilenko, no good. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Reed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Kirilenko. And Reed pulls it down. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Gay. And here's Embiid. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
1:06 left in the third quarter here. The 3, James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the basket is good.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
SGA on the move. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
On the take. Got a hand on it. Here's Bull. Pass to James. Now George. Butler covering. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here they come. No good with the triple. Now here's Bull. Puts up a deep 3. That one is off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
41.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
We know Book can hit those deep 3s, but he's also effective around the rim.
Got a piece of it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Bull. Uses the glass on the layup. And Chicago leads by 1.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Pippen. Out to James. Outside Bull. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. The home team calls timeout. From Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during the last break I heard Mike D'Antoni as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Bowl, no good. Anthony outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the wing, right side. James, outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
That's his first personal foul.
1:57 left in the final quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Duncan. And a two-handed jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And yep, it's good. And Chicago leads by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight. Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Bull. Anthony grabs the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Kicks it to George. Right side Bull. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
And he makes both free throws.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Anthony. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake. No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
James outside. Here's Fall. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Karolinko.
Can he?
Count it!
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
What a finish. It takes nerves of